So if you Google Kurt Cignetti right now, it's been updated. It is going to say Big Ten champion.
Yes, sir.
Kurt Cignetti. Thank you. Yeah. These are your people, man.
Well, you know, I can't hear anything you said, but I think you said Big Ten champ. I guess that's the first time we ever won this, right?
Third time,
Okay.
Coach.
Takes a commitment from the top, President Witten, AD Scott Dolson. A lot of credit to my coaching staff, the players, unbelievable leadership. I mean, it was a hard-fought game, both sides. It wasn't a perfect game by either side, by any means. It was a gutty win, which is what we talked about at halftime, to be quite honest with you. Do we have the perseverance? Are we tough enough to gut out a win like this? The way that game was going, and we did. Now, they scratched some run game out in the second half, missed the field goal. I used to have a neighbor, an old timer back in Morgantown, West Virginia. He said, I'd rather be lucky than good. But we missed the field goal too, so I guess it's even.
Yeah.
No, great job by our players and coaches.
Hey, Sig, we all saw your press conference. We all saw it when you stood the pep rally. Are you ahead of schedule? Did you really believe by year two? I mean, in your heart, did you believe in year two?
When you can accomplish anything because you have a plan and you have good people under you, like you were, right? There is no schedule, right?
Yeah.
There's no schedule.
Incredible.
No, it's been a little bit surreal, but it's all made sense when you watch the tape.
Yep.
And we've had a lot of great leaders join this program, a lot of great leadership, guys that can play football, got a lot of great coaches. They've been with me a long time, and you know, it's been a lot of fun. I don't look like I'm having fun, but I'm gonna have fun when I get in that coach's room.
I know.
Coach, you look like you're having fun now, at least. We see some more smiles than we saw on the sideline. But look, Matt's going to ask you about your quarterback. I want to talk to you about your defense. Your defense was lights out today. Talk to me about the game plan, too, coming into this to try to shut down some of their playmakers, the job you guys did in the red zone, getting off the field on third down, getting hits on Julian Sand. The defense was outstanding.
There's no question about it. And, you know, it was a little bit of a war of attrition. You know, we had guys going out, they had guys going out. We're scrambling to have enough guys in personnel packages and, you know, on punt team. You know, I would love to talk to you about the schematics of our defense, but about 2 years ago, I just completely walked away from it. And Brian Haynes is always running, don't get me wrong. But I used to watch the defensive practice tape and stuff like that, maybe bring them in for 15 minutes. Nah, he can tell you what they did. Here's what I can tell you, okay? We attack on defense, we play aggressive, we stop the run, we affect the quarterback. We get a lot of TFLs and sacks.
Yep.
We don't give up many yards or points. We lead the country in turnover ratio.
There you go.
Coach, I think your quarterback tonight probably won the Heisman Trophy. We'll find out in a week or so. To me, he's always been great in the big moments. He had another big moment there to Becker down the sideline. What is it about your quarterback that makes him so special?
Yeah, when the game's on the line and like the plays are magnified, it brings out the best of him. It's almost like he's playing around till he gets to that point. But he's really had a great year in those key moments, like you said, and he's got a lot of improvement to make. I heard your comments the other day, and he knows that. I've never been around a guy that works harder, and you know, I don't vote for the Heisman. It's a great award, but I know, like, if somebody had a gun to my head and said, you got to vote right, okay, or you're catching this bullet, I think it's pretty much a no-brainer.
Yeah, you know. What's up? You know I got your back. No, Coach, congratulations being Big Ten champ. You said it. The job's not done until you finish. So how do you keep this team hungry and humble for the playoff run?
Well, we're going to enjoy tonight. And tomorrow the coaches are off, the team's off. We'll have a team meeting at 4 o'clock in the schedule. And then we'll start practicing, and, you know, I got my ways to kind of bring them back down to earth. But, you know, we're going to play good people. And when you play good people, you know, you got to play really, really good to be successful.
Wait, we sat down. You was looking at the stat sheet. What you was looking at? What stands out to you on this?
I was just doing a quick glimpse here. You know, Passing yards, okay. Total offense, rushing. Gave up 58 yards rushing. You know, third down, they had 10 yards rushing at halftime.
Yeah.
They were 0 for 4 on third down at halftime. We were 4 for 8 on third and fourth down. Now, turnover ratio, you know, we're first in the country at 80 points. Okay, and we usually score red area touchdowns.
You know you're the Big Ten champ. You got this dub, right?
Hey,
You don't need to look at that no more. You got the W, no matter.
And I can still beat you in ping pong.
No, you can't. We can run it right now.
Am I done?
You're done, Coach. You're done. Congratulations.
Coach,
go celebrate. Get your team healthy.
Go
Get
ahead,
them humble.
my man.
Coach Cignetti's got a couple weeks to get the Hoosiers ready. Matt Urban Meyer back here with you. We're going to try our best to put this in perspective, but consider this. Indiana is the second losingest team in FBS football history, and they are unbeaten. And tomorrow, Coach, they will be the #1 seed in the college football playoffs.
What happened? This is the greatest turnaround in the history of our sport, college football. It's not even close.
Yeah.
You know, a year ago, I want to go in reverse a little bit. We were at Indiana versus, I believe it was Nebraska, and I was watching that, and I said, I went outside, and I wanted to stand next to that team and witness what I was listening. That's last year, that's this year. This is the best coaching job I've seen, certainly in my life, I think, in the history of sport.
Remarkable scenes, remarkable accomplishment. Coach Cignetti will join us live on set, but first, he needs to get some hardware. We send it to midfield. Joe Platt for the trophy presentation.
Thank you, Rob. Well, Hoosier fans, what do you think now? What an incredible Big Ten championship game. #1 versus #2 lived up to the hype, and now the Indiana Hoosiers are the champions of the Big Ten. I want to thank Discover for being tonight's presenting sponsor of the Big Ten championship game. From Discover, the president, Matt Cooper. Matt, thank you very much. To present tonight's trophy, the commissioner of the Big Ten, Tony Petitti, to the head coach, Curt Cignetti, of the 2025 Big Ten champion Indiana Hoosiers. Coach, congratulations. When you became the head coach at Indiana, you've told us you had to change the way people think about this program. Well, Coach, what do you think now?
I think we're a year late. Hey, I got two things to say. Besides all the thank yous to the president, Pam